Hi, this is Darman. Welcome to another Minecraft Let's Play video. In this video series, I'm showing you how to build Stampy's lovely world, and despite the fact that there's a bunch of jungle behind me. In the last video, oh, look at the tower. Look at that thing. That is awesome. Last video, we finished up the sweetie pie, and here it is in its all its glory here. We finished everything up in here. We got all the chests are filled and signs and everything. Looks really cool and very confusing and very loud and obnoxious, quite frankly. But man, this is a pretty happy place. You know, you can't. The outside's a little more depressing, sort of, but it's really just supposed to be like a pie plate. And what are you gonna do? It's they're kind of gray and metal. So that's that. Anyway, so as you can see in today's title of today's video, we're going to do the furniture shop, and the main reason that we're going to do the furniture shop, which is going to go right here, is because absolutely nobody wanted to do it. No, there were some people that wanted to do it, but I wanted to really kind of get it out of the way because that'll help kind of blaze the way for more stuff that we can keep going in this direction for, because as I mentioned before, I want to keep going in this direction. Whether we do it, we can pick and choose. Once we have the furniture shop and the laundromat over here, then at this point we can pick which one, which next building we're going to do. It can be on that aisle, it can be on this street, it can be on this one, so we can do like the barn. I've got the fireworks shop ready to go. So anyway, this is where it's going. As you can see, I did a little different today. I just put the path in here, and I'll tell you where that goes in a minute. But first, I want to add somebody to the Love Garden, and I didn't tell Bert and Ernie about this before, so I'm just gonna add the sign myself. And besides, if I don't tell them about it, I can usually go over there and sneak over there and see what they're up to. Yep, there they are, staring at the fire. They have nothing really better to do, quite frankly, and I can't really blame them. There's not much view in this direction, so they just kind of stare at the fire longingly. I don't know, quite sure what they're on about here, but guys, hey, see, Bert is always the first one to look. He's always the first one. All right, so Ernie, you're kind of just a little bit in the way. I'm just going to scoot you out of the way here, and I'm just going to add. I'm going to add somebody. I'm just going to put a sign right here. Let's grab a sign, and the person today is going to be Ernie. Seriously, I need you to kind of get out of camera shot. Otherwise, it looks weird when I do this. Okay, ready? Here we go. Gamer Girl 368 is my addition to the Love Garden. Welcome, Gamer Girl. And she actually she did a tutorial on building Stampy's bedroom, which I'm going to leave a link to it in this video, and it looks, I'm going to assume that my video was some sort of inspiration to her, because she did it very similarly as far as how to, where to start and stuff like that. So I just wanted to encourage her to continue building and do more videos on how to build stuff, because I think it's a lot of fun myself. So I'll just leave the link to that. And Daniel Lee, who's quite quickly becoming a career contributor to this build overall, found that there was let's see, what video was it? I think it was oh gosh, what video was it, Danny? That he said, oh, you know what, there was a shot where you can see into the hotel room a little bit, because we had some questions about let me just, I already have this broken because I was working on this, about the items over here, because I've updated them based on the video that we saw, and everything else seems perfect. It was these three items here that looked like they were different, and to us this is how it looked. That he said he thought there was a mushroom stew there, and from what I can tell, it looked like there was a piece of bread and something very red with a strong red stripe next to it. So it looked to me like that. So I'm going with that until I find out otherwise. So if you want to run that update through there, which now I've got to fix this. I thought I had fixed this. That's okay. We fix that there anyway. And that goes there. And also speaking of updates, I did in between videos, I changed out the roof to oak, which wasn't quite as bad as I remember, but I just did it very carefully and deliberately. And what I did is I just went by block and replaced each block. I didn't like take the whole roof off, in other words. So then I went inside and did the underside of the roof, which was a little different. And I really have no idea, because you know how down in here there's this little piece of wood that hangs down with torches on it, and I changed that out to oak too. I really don't know if it is or not, but it seems to make sense. And there was a question that I had from a couple of people. Yes, we did change this roof out, but as you can see, since it was oak before, there's just fish and books flying everywhere. That this being oak on the top looks a little funny, especially if you see it here. So there was a question whether or not this should be changed out to the spruce as well. And why is there a big gaping hole here? This is odd. Oh, I must have accidentally knocked something out there. Well, I'm just going to at least that's very much at least there. I would tend to think that he very well may have done that just to make it all match up, but I just have no way to know that yet. So I think it's getting time for me to beg some time into Stampy's Lovely World again and to clarify some of these things which are currently a mystery to us. But I think it's pretty safe to probably do it because it certainly would probably look a little better. So today's furniture shop, it's a really interesting build, actually. The building itself is really kind of I was about to say complicated, but it's just really different from the rest of his structures. Actually, it sort of reminds me of the what is her name? Harriet's Hill, her house that comes later, and just some of the overall shapes that are used. But anyway, so let's get started. So right here at this corner, right here, so we're going to go to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is the 7th, 8th, and 9th block from the corner here. And then, of course, you're just going to make it 2 blocks deep like that. We're going to grab our spruce. And the whole building is like 11 by 11, sort of. But it's not like you can build 11 blocks and 11 blocks because the corners actually are kind of chopped off. And then we add some birch pieces in the middle. But we're going to do like 2 short on each side. So we just need to have 8. So yeah, 4. So it's one single door, like here. I'll just sort of mark the doorway like that temporarily. And so we're just going to put 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to leave this empty because there's going to be like some of these stacked up here. We'll do that in a little bit. So on each side of that, whoops, not there. 1, 2, 3, 4. And so let's see. From here, we're going to go up to a total of. Well, let's just do 3 right now. So we're going to add 1 here. We're going to add 1 on top. Oop. Here we go. And then on the sides and the middle, we're going to add one of those on each of those. And so then on the side, yeah, I was just looking at my little map here. Okay, so on the side, this whole thing, this is going to be 9. We're going to add 9 blocks here. So don't start at the corner here. We're going to start here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we're just going to build that up 3 as well. 2, 3. And then same thing here. We're going to knock out some windows in just a little bit, but for now, we're going to leave it at that. Again, skip the corner and we're just going to match it up to that front wall there in length. And we're going to put 2 more rows on top of that. And yeah, it's just kind of a different build. And he sort of kind of seemed like he had a pretty good plan for it, but he also seemed like he kind of improvised a little bit for pieces of it. So, all right, so we've got the spruce in our hand right now. So what we're going to do is right in the middle here on each of these 2 sides, we want to put 1 block here and here. And then again, just like in the front, we're just going to put 1 in the middle and 1 on each end, like that for the spruce. Now, let's see. How are we going to do this? We're going to grab some oak stairs, and from the front of the building, let's see. Let's do how do we want to do this? I'll tell you what. Let's just do this all the way around. Let's just put 1 row of oak stairs because that is how it's going to be. Just matching up, right along this top. Have it be even with these little bits that we've added already. And let's see now. From this point, we're going to add Let's grab we got half slab birch planks, and we're going to start here on this corner. It doesn't really actually matter which corner. And we're just going to bring that all the way back to here. And same thing here. We're just going to go all the way back, go right across there. And same one there. And all the way across to there. And then we're going to do the middle one on these sides. We're going to have to kind of be careful on this middle part, and there and there. So there, that's what we're going to do there. So we've got birch planks kind of connecting all of the little sticky up parts that are here. How about that for a technical term? Okay, so from here on the front, this is the front again here, and yeah, we don't need these here anymore. From the front, we're going to take our stairs again, and we're going to attach them. This is a little easier to do this way. Attach them here, here, and here. We're going to do the same thing here, and then also on the back, we're going to do the exact same thing. So we're just adding a layer of stairs here. Oops, there. And then we're just going to fill it in with some oak block from this point, and just work our way back. And there's this middle block here that we're going to take out in just a minute, but for now we're let's just stick with this one material. And whoops, get out of there. I think I got jammed up on something there. Okay, so there we go. And there should be a spruce block right in the middle, so we're going to knock that one out and just put that in there like that. All right, look at that, we are already well on our way here. So then we're going to take our half slabs, go into each of the corner, and just sort of skip here and there, and the last one should be, you know, even with the bottom of the oak step. So we're going to do that on all the corners. So it should be 4, 1. So it should be at the bottom of all the blocks that you're putting them on. In other words, you know, don't put it at the top like it is on that one. That one and there. And okay, this is going good. No, not that one. There, and here. And last corner. Boop, boop. No. My aim is off. It's kind of hard to see because it's kind of dark. Okay, well, that's basically is that the outside? Is that the whole thing? Okay. All right, let's get some torches up. We've got to put a torch in the middle here, and then there's a middle one in the middle of each of these. And by middle, I mean the middle of just the square bits, don't include the stairs, because these are essentially 3 by 3 little blocks here. We're just going to put them here, 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 and there. Oh, already did that one. And then we're going to put them also on any of these parts that stick up like that. It's going to go on these. It kind of looks like a sort of a little castle. I don't know what you'd call this. You know, because you got these tiny little parts that stick up, but it's all kind of neat little shades of wood here. I think it's pretty cool. All right, so now we just need some windows and some overhangs. So let's see. Let's go to the front. Let's start there. Just punch out 2 windows. Oh, it's dark in there. 2 windows on each side. And just put some glass block in there. And then we're going to grab our half slabs again, our birch half slabs, and we're just going to build little awnings over top of these, 2 like that. And then we're going to do the same thing on the sides. It's going to be right, let's see, it's going to be a 5 block long window that's going to be centered. So go to the 3rd block in, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then there'll be 2 left on each side like that. And just fill that in with a glass block there. And there's no windows on the back, because there's just some cabinets. Hello, lighthouse. I always like seeing that. Let's see, 1, 2, and in there like that, and voila, there we go. We got windows. All right, so that's it. That's the outside. It didn't take too long. All right, so let's dig this out. And this floor is kind of tricky, and the only reason it is because I need some light in here. Let's just throw up a couple of torches. Because when he built this, which by the way, I filled in I knew I was going to be doing this. And see how there's actually all this empty space here? Well, I filled this up so that I could easily put this together. And you know what? I didn't really put any dirt here. I'm going to need that as well. You're going to need something since this is all going to be oak log, going to be logs, you have to have yourself oriented to, have them facing up. So we have to have something underneath in order to do that. So that's why I built up some some dirt underneath. So if you don't have that, just go ahead and do that. Depending on the world that you have. If you're building on Stampy Seed, you're definitely going to have some space down there that you'll need to fill in. So, but back to why this is kind of weird is that back when he built this, no matter what kind of log you put down, it looked the same from above. And he even mentioned that in his video. And let's see, I need spruce and oak. Did I get the oak? Okay. Most of it is oak, but there are some pieces that are spruce. So what I'm going to do is put the spruce pieces in first, since there's just fewer of them. And the reason they kind of had that is, again, like he kind of used whatever he had in his inventory since he thought it wouldn't matter at the time. But obviously when we go back and look at it now, it sure does matter. So from the front here, we're facing the front here, and this is going to be a spruce right there in the doorway. And then this whole first, oops, see, this is why you have to be pointed in the right direction here. All right, so this whole front part's going to be spruce. And then we're going to do, on just the right side here, there's going to be 4 here, and then pull back and do 4 more here, and then 4 more right here, and then add 1 in front of that like that. And now, let's see, we're going to go and do the 2 that are over here, and then next, right behind that, we're going to do 3. All right, and then that's it. The rest is oak, but leave this one blank because we have to put a what do you call it? A sticky piston in there for the table. And speaking of redstone, which none of this qualifies as redstone, so the alarm is not going to go off. But a lot of you have commented that redstone is now available in Pocket Edition, which it is more or less it is. They don't have pistons and they don't have repeaters, which are pretty crucial. So there's probably not a lot of updates. If you're building this on Pocket Edition, there's probably not a lot of updates you can do quite yet without those things. And dispensers, I think, is also something that's not on there yet. So once those get on there, which it sounded like would be fairly soon, I hope it is. So let's just hope that keeps going in the right direction. So soon this Pocket Edition will be up to date on that. That'll be awesome. All right, so that's our floor, and it looks weird, but there'll be some pieces of furniture that sort of cover it up. But if you see his videos, you'll see you'll see pieces of it peeking out. But anyway, all right, so let's grab some materials here to build the inside part. I think we can do this in one video. I think I will. We're kind of at about somewhere around the 15 or 18 minute mark here, so I think we can get this built here, since this is a small shop. Okay, so the back wall has some cabinets which are made out of oak and half slab, and we've got some regular doors. We're gonna need some bookcases and chest. Oops, chests. Here we go. And oh, come on, get on there. Did I get the door? Yeah, okay. All right. Oh, all right, we're gonna need to move the torch. So let's put the torches in the right spot. Basically, they go in the same spots as the torches on the outside, but they're just on the inside. It's real easy and convenient. So we can get rid of these extra torches here, so we can build our cabinets right here. So let's see, the one on the left, 1 block away from here. We're just gonna take our bookcases, and we're going to make a 4x4 little block here, and we're going to put 2 half slabs on top, and then we're going to take some doors, and we're kind of like building our fridge, so I got to come out on top and then put the doors on like that, and we're also on the sides like this. If I can just maneuver myself, there we go. All right, and that's that one. Now on the right, there's a little bit bigger one. Just leave 1 block in between here. Obviously you couldn't put it there if you wanted to. Oh, that's a half slab. So oak block, just go put 2 down on this side, 2 down on that side, connect them with a half slab on top, and then we're going to put another half slab right here and here, and then we're going to put a double chest under here, and we're going to put some doors on the front. Again, just like we did on the other one, kind of come up above it, and that's the easiest way to get that done. All right, so there's our 2 of our, oh, hold on. Oh, you know what? I think I did. I think I have to put them on in a certain order. Hold on. Double doors are funny that way. Let's see. Maybe I have to do it from left to right. Okay, yeah. Okay, so just have to experiment. I got those right somehow. I got lucky on that one. That's good. That's good. Okay, so then let's see. Over here, we're going to build a couch, a red couch, as a matter of fact, one block away from this cabinet here. And it's just basically, it's 4 blocks long, 2, 3, 4 on the back, and just line it up with these 4 blocks, these 4 glass panes there. And then you have sandstone half slabs to make the little seats. And then right in front of that, in front of this armrest here, oh no, I'm sorry, it's just here, right? Yeah, it's right here. So it's 2 blocks away from here. So it's just going to be an oak stair with some, you know, standard signs on the side to put that on there. And then here, 1 block away from there is going to be a fence post with a stone pressure plate on top. Because back then we didn't have carpet. Otherwise you could do that with carpet, and there was only oak available for the fences back then. So it is oak, definitely oak. Over here we've got the countertop here, like where the register, or not register, but that's where the counter goes. And let's see, we need a little hatch right here. Put that there, and then there's the sign, the employee of the month sign, which goes right here. And let me get down in here. Oop, there we go. It was right here, and it should say employee of the month, and it was Choo Choo. That was the employee that time. So okay, so that's almost done that side. So we just need a not sticky piston, a regular piston. We don't want a dirty table. We want a clean table. And oh, we're gonna need a redstone torch to really make this. This does not count as redstone. I'm not putting up the redstone alert. We're not putting any blobs of redstone down this, so this does not count. So we can just put run 1 block below that, and then just put our piston in there, and then boom, there it is. And there we are. So let's see here. So right over here, let's see, by this one, we're gonna have a little table that goes, let's see, it's 1 block away from the windows, and it's 3 blocks back from this left half of that cabinet. Just put an oak piece down there, and let's put some hatches around it. And then we're just going to put a little torch on top, and I don't think I have any torches on me, do I? No, I do not. Torch here and here. Now, originally there was a bed, let's see, right here, like in line with these 3. Although lately, I think it was in the 300 tour, it wasn't there, and I think it was just because somebody had absconded off with it. To use it as a bed during one of the many other videos, because doing it in survival mode, you have to use what materials you have at hand. But it was originally intended to be there, so I'm leaving it there, and you can decide for yourself if you want to not have it there anymore. Yeah, that's completely up to you. Let's see. So the only thing left to do is to build a couple of things over here, and that's just a big blue kind of a chair over here. Oop. Right over here, it's going to cover up that stuff. So it's a block away from here, block away from this door, and just put a little stone half slab in the middle of that. And then here we just need a table. It's the same length, 3 blocks wide. And here we need to put an end. You know what? All right, so we need to have a block here to even do this. Remember when we did the tower, you got to have something to put there, and then we can make the end of it there into the table, and then we just use a half slab to fill in the middle. And then we need to do that again on this side. I'll just temporarily put something there. I'm just going to use the same block since I have that in there. There we go. All right. All right. Gosh, did we... was this like a new record? Oh, look, I missed a torch. I missed a torch there. Oh, no, that is not a torch. That is a hatch. All right, yeah, so there it is. This is the furniture shop. Oh, well, I guess all we need to do is put a door on the front and the sign, and then I think we'll be done this one. Why do I always blank on... Okay, here we go. Door, obviously, put there, and I need a sign will say superior interior, and oh, you know what? We need some birch half slabs. I think I missed some... let's clear that out. Let's do that. Birch half slabs, and there you go, above these windows over here. Oh yeah, here we go. I totally spaced out on that, and gosh, that would have been terrible. Well, all right, maybe not, but over those 5 windows, and there we go. We have got ourselves a superior interior shop. That went way too well and quickly, so I'm a little worried, quite frankly. So obviously, go ahead and comment with any sort of problems or things that you think I did right or wrong. Yeah, okay, well, that's it. So that's that. In the next video, we are going to do the what do you call it, the laundromat here. That's going to go right here, and soon we're going to have to address this terrain, I think, soon, because right now it looks like this, and that looks terrible. And I think now that we're building in this direction, we need to work on that, and I'm actually working on extending this more, because I definitely need a little more room here, I think, to do that. And all right, well, that's it, though. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do the laundromat, the clean machine, and in the next video. And there's our superior interior. I'm Darman68. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!